not really giving jobs. They just need you. They need people to do the jobs. Now, if they have robots who can replace the people, for them it's like, but then somebody asks, a humanitarian asks, but sir, like these people, if they don't have jobs, they will starve to death. And the owners of these companies, these mega conglomerates, they will be like, yeah, so, I mean, yeah, they will starve to death. The people will starve to death. I know. But so who cares? Who cares if they will starve to death? That is how the owners of these large corporations, that is how they look at people. You think they look at masses of people in India and China, they basically see them as robots. So now after AI, they will be like, now we have more efficient robots. So we don't need those old robots anymore. It's just how it is. You know it, I know it. It's just you don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it as well. I don't want to talk about it. But I don't think that's gonna happen. What's gonna end up happening is that we're gonna be at the mercy of these rich people because they created these AI technology, these highly advanced computing technologies, and we are really just gonna be the slaves to these people. And they're gonna decide our fate. That is how it has been always, actually. It has been. This is just a boiling point of the. It started from the Industrial Revolution. It started even before the Industrial Revolution, but it has just reached a boiling point now, where it's just that we were always at the mercy of the rich and the powerful. This is how the world is. It's just not the world. Human beings are so selfish. Human beings are a horrible species. That's just the nature of humans. People don't understand this because we are humans. So we cannot really admit it because it goes against our survival. We have to keep this image. Our collective ego have to maintain this image that we are the best, the most selfless, advanced species. We are gods. Like how religious people say this. Religious people say that humans are the most like God's favorite species. You know, people who are religious, they say like God created human beings as the most precious. Like God thinks of humans as the most precious invention or whatever. I think that's complete nonsense. It's just human. The ego of the humans is just, it tells them that, yeah, we are the best. We are the best. We have to say that, right? Otherwise, it's just, we won't be able to sleep at night. How will you sleep at night if you know that you are a tyrant? How do you think dictators go to sleep at night? They say like we are doing something good for society. That is how they sleep at night. Otherwise, it's not possible to sleep at night. If a dictator knows that he's a dictator, how will he sleep? He thinks he's making the world a better place. Kim Jong Un thinks he's a really good human being. That's why he is able to continue with all that stuff. He's thinking like, yeah, look what I'm doing. I'm defending North Korea against all these America, all these Western countries. They're trying to destroy North Korea. Look how big a heart I have. I'm defending my country. I'm protecting my country. That is just how every tyrant thinks. And what I'm saying is, collectively, human beings is a very tyrannical species. That will happen because of human ambition. You see, when someone like these rich oligarchs, someone like an Elon Musk, for him, his ambition to go and venture into Mars is much higher than some random person who didn't get to eat any food. Maybe that person, a homeless person on the streets of Washington, or I don't know. In America, I see all these homeless people, drug addicts. For Elon Musk, for someone like Elon Musk, it doesn't matter. I mean, the homeless people, I mean, he doesn't think about homeless people. Rich people don't, I'm not, yeah, again, using I'm using Elon Musk as an example here. Rich people just don't think about homeless drug addicts, man. They're soulless. They don't have a soul. You have to have a soul. You have to have a heart to think about the homeless. They don't. They don't, man. It's just how it is.
Very wealthiest people in the world, including Elon Musk, Larry Ellison, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, and others, are now investing hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars into these revolutionary, transformative technologies. Now, why is that? Why are they doing that? Is it because they want to improve the standard of living of the 60% of our people who live paycheck to paycheck? Americans who are struggling to pay for groceries, healthcare, housing, education? Maybe. Maybe they are staying up nights worrying about the working families of America. But I doubt it. I think it's because
They're not. They're not staying up. Uh, they're not staying awake, worrying about the ordinary people of like the lives of the ordinary. You think the world really needs billions of people? It doesn't. The world doesn't need it, especially in today's technologically advanced society. We don't need so many people. So when you are not needed, you may just starve to death. I mean, it's just a cold hard truth. I might end up starving to death. I don't know. That's just it's just how the world is. It's just the reality of the world. It's just how it is, man. No one can do anything about it. It's just even Bernie Sanders. Doesn't matter if you're Donald Trump or Bernie Sanders. Even if I don't think, call me pessimistic, call me whatever you want, call me negative. It's just the truth, man. I mean, it's just coming. I mean, it's just gonna happen. AI is gonna make people starve to death. By the way, starvation to death. It's not a new thing. Right now, while I'm recording this video, many people are starving all around the world, man. So it's just a shit show. This world is. Yeah, it's just the truth. Uh, I'm sorry to say, but that's what it is. So yeah, uh, everybody is trying to survive any way they can. Everybody will try to survive, because that's coded in your DNA. You are going to struggle to survive. You will. Nobody will not try to survive. Everybody will try to survive. But in that process, many people will not. Most people won't survive. So that's the truth. It's the game of survival is it's just bad shit.
among other impacts, the artificial intelligence and robotics being developed by these multi-billionaires will allow corporate America to wipe out tens of millions of decent paying jobs, cut labor costs, and boost profits.
That is what they will do. Now, I don't know, like the universal basic income, maybe when a lot of people are starving and when these rich people, they watch these YouTube videos where people are maybe crying, maybe they're suffering like crazy, they're going crazy. When they watch all these videos, maybe then it will tingle some sensation in these rich people, and then they'll be like, things are getting too bad. Maybe we should give these people some universal basic income. That is how maybe the jobless in the era of AI will survive. I mean, not everybody can become a YouTuber, for example. I mean, you have to be creative, you have to think independently, you have to think critically, you have to have some kind of leadership oriented thinking to, for example, make it in on YouTube. But then too, there is no guarantee. Even if you have all the qualities in the world, then also because YouTube is, again, you using social media as an example. For example, to break into social media, because so many people are trying to get the attention of the people. There's no guarantee that and intelligence, by the way, is not the most rewarded kind of aspect to social media. Social media, uh, um, awards and rewards kind of dumb people, which is also fine, I guess. But the point is that not everybody can become a YouTuber to survive, right? I mean, most people won't be able to. Most people will. Yeah, it's just the reality of the world. Most people will just somehow get by. Maybe I don't know. It's crazy. It's I never thought of this world as a very good place. People don't talk about these things, but it's just how it is. The world is a shitstorm.
The result? The wealthiest people in the world will get even richer while working families lose their jobs and their income. And
Yes.
unless we act, here is, in my view, I don't claim to have all the answers, but in my view, this is what is likely to happen in the next 10 years. Now, as a member of Congress,
No, Bernie Sanders said, right? Unless we act. I don't, I'm very pessimistic at this point. I think it's too late. I think people are too, like, nihilistic at this point. I don't think, I think AI is gonna, like, it's not that people think that AI is gonna take over. No, here's the even worst thing about AI. People think that like I think like I had this thought, like if AI took over and if AI became sentient, like self-aware, and if it becomes like this really pure intelligence where it decides that it will control the human in a good way, like manage the human beings in a harmless way, then that's a good thing. But it won't happen. The thing about what people don't understand about AI, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It's the AI thing is too complicated, and to make any opinions about it is just maybe immature because it's just so new. I'm not 100% sure, but the way I see AI is just it's really highly advanced computing. It's highly, yeah, you can say it intelligence, but it's algorithmic intelligence. uh when people say like if is AI going to become self-aware, I think it's just nonsense. Like the way it just shows that you don't really understand what AI is. It's highly advanced computing. How can a computer become sentient and conscious? And that is actually even worse news, because if the computer could become sentient, maybe there was a chance that the sentience and the consciousness of the computer was so good that it would manage the human beings in a positive way.
I think it's because investing in AI and robotics will increase their already incredible wealth and power exponentially. Among other impacts, the artificial intelligence and robotics being developed by these multi-billionaires will allow corporate America to wipe out tens of millions of decent paying jobs, cut labor costs, and boost profits. The result? The wealthiest people in the world will get even richer while working families lose their jobs and their income. And unless we act, here is, in my view, I don't claim to have all the answers, but in my view, this is what is likely to happen in the next 10 years. Now, as a member of Congress who vigorously opposed the disastrous trade agreements that decimated communities throughout this country, I, like most Americans, want to see manufacturing rebuilt in the United States of America. But let us be clear, new factories won't mean much for working people if the jobs are done by robots instead of human beings.